the chopper!
So even though that situation there was pretty ridiculous, Twitch is literally deleting hundreds, possibly thousands of clips across its platforms from different creators. So last night there was pretty much a DMCA apocalypse going on Twitch, and Twitch has had a situation with DMC claims since July. What has happened is several music companies have been complaining that many streamers have been playing their music without their permission, and basically what Twitch has done is overnight they have deleted hundreds to possibly thousands of clips from these streamers, and then they sent them out this email right here, and I'm gonna read this out for you guys. And this is from the this is also from the Twitter account of Rod Breslau. We are writing to inform you that your channel was subject to one or more of these DMCA takedown notifications, and that the content identified has been deleted. We recognize that by deleting this content, we are not giving you the option to file a counter notification or seek a retraction from the rights holder. In consideration of this, we have processed these notifications and are issuing you a one-time warning to give you the chance to learn about copyright law and the tools available to manage the content on your channel. The problem with this is that under DMCA law, DMCA, that's the Digital Media Copyright Act, this is a law that was passed in 1998, and it's meant to basically protect copyright owners from people sharing their content online without their permission. In the law, it specifically states that you are able to file a counter notification. So you have a right to dispute the claim that somebody makes against you, and if it doesn't fall in your favor, you can be sued. But the law does state that you do have the option to file that counter notification. And Twitch, by basically deleting these, deleting all these clips and all these streams and any other content that they might have deleted, they have violated this part of the law. Now, this is going to be tricky because Twitch is a private platform, and technically they can delete what content they want on their own platform, but that's not what the DMCA says. So this is kind of a tricky situation here. But regardless, it's just stupid, because imagine overnight you go to sleep and you wake up the next day and literally you lost thousands of videos on your channel, just randomly deleted, and Twitch is like, oh, sorry, DMCA takedowns, we deleted the clips for you, and you don't even know how many videos are deleted, and you haven't even been given a reason. And you know what I find ridiculous about this is that Twitch says, we're giving you a one-time warning to give you the chance to learn about copyright law and the tools available to manage the content on your channel, when the creators who have had their content deleted, they don't even know why their content was deleted. The only thing they're told is that they have received a DMC takedown. If you're going to be taking down somebody's content, then you have an obligation to provide them with a specific timestamp. Say, this is what violated copyright in your video, and those creators should be able to go to that and see that exactly. But just having all your content deleted overnight, imagine just this going through with YouTube. With this, the copyright claims are ridiculous on YouTube, but imagine YouTube just instantly deleting videos the second that they get a copyright claim. Oh my god, that's horrible. And sometimes there's videos on my channel that I have gotten a copyright claim on years later, out of nowhere, years later. This has happened to me on Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, back in October, November of 2018, I was doing a Red Dead Redemption 2 story stream. And I played through the whole story on my stream. A year and a half later, I had actually gotten a copyright claim on the music in the theater. So I did that mission where Arthur goes into the theater with his ex-girlfriend, and they're watching a show, and I had gotten a copyright claim on that music a year and a half later, music that is specifically in the game. And look, in this video, I'm not saying that creators should be going and abusing copyright. That's not what I'm saying at all. If somebody is, playing music that they're not supposed to be playing on their channel, and, they're trying to make money off of it, I think that most people can agree that they shouldn't be doing that, because it's not fair to the artist. But on the other hand, there are several instances, and I know this from my perspective as a YouTuber, in which these claims are absolutely ridiculous. They're full of nonsense, where videos get striked falsely, videos get removed falsely. In YouTube's case, it's a really unbalanced system in which the music companies can make unlimited false accusations against your channel with no penalty whatsoever for them, and then they can monetize those videos in their favor. Even if you have a few seconds of copyrighted material material in your video, they can claim the whole video and take the revenue from the whole thing. That is what they do on YouTube. I'm not exactly sure the whole process on Twitch, as I don't use Twitch, but it has been going through these issues with this copyright nonsense. And I know from my experience that there are several of these claims that are nonsense. There are legitimate claims, don't get me wrong, but there are several claims that are nonsense. And I guarantee you that when Twitch deleted those thousands, hundreds to thousands of clips overnight, there was several false claims in that. I can pretty much guarantee you it. Now, what is an example of a false claim? A false claim could be when you're playing a game and music might play in the game, or there might be a specific scene that you get copyrighted for. That has happened. And what's very frustrating is that you don't know exactly when it's going to happen. Now, imagine that you're doing a pretty long stream. Imagine that, you're doing a massively long stream. You could do a 10-hour stream even on Twitch, I know that might be kind of pushing it, but you get the idea. You're putting a lot of work into a stream. You're streaming for a very long time. You're playing through a game. Maybe you're doing even a speed run. Let's say you're doing a speed run and you're playing through the whole game. It's a very, very long game. You're playing for hours and hours and hours and hours. And then you get to one section in the game and a song starts playing, maybe like in a cutscene or during a mission, and you can't control that. And even if you go in the settings and you turn off in-game music, the song still plays. That is what Twitch and YouTube do not understand. Twitch and YouTube say, oh, just turn off in-game music. I've heard them say that several times, but there are several video games out there where even if you turn off the in-game music, certain cutscenes, the music is actually kind of programmed into the cutscene, so it doesn't count as the game doesn't count it as music volume. Instead, it counts as a kind of like sound effects volume for the cutscene. So you could hear a song playing in the background, even if you turn the music volume down all the way, and even just getting a few seconds of that song, that's it. You get a copyright claim. So imagine that happening. You're doing hours and hours long stream on Twitch. Out of nowhere, you get to a section in the game. There's a song. Before you can even hit the mute button on your computer, on your streaming software, it already went through. You got a few seconds of copyrighted material. Now your whole stream is gone like that, just gone. You see how ridiculous and absurd this whole thing is? If you are going to make a claim against somebody, then they have a right to fight back against that claim, and they have a right to speak out against that claim. They have a right to dispute that claim. They have a right to at least see what they're being accused of. In this case, Twitch, you are just deleting people's videos and streams overnight, not telling them exactly what's copyright in that, what the DMCA is being taken down here. Just deleting all of it, gone like that. Outrageous, ridiculous. And I'll say this, the DMCA law, this law needs to be severely changed, really needs to change, because this law is out of date. I don't like getting involved in politics. I hate talking any kind of politics because this is a gaming channel after all, but this 1998 DMCA law needs to be updated because the internet from 1998 to today is very, very different. We're 22 years later. The internet is a very different place. We didn't have live streamers back then. We didn't have people doing video game walkthroughs. Didn't have all this other stuff that we have now. So the law needs to be changed. Why don't they do it where it's a revenue sharing platform or something like that? YouTube definitely needs something like that. And every single time these music companies can complain about that, it can be some kind of revenue sharing. Where if you are, you're doing a video, let's say that your video is 1 hour long, and you might have like a song in there for like 10 seconds in that 1 hour video, then that music company should only have revenue for 10 seconds of that video. So whatever the percentage of that video is, calculated by 10 seconds in however much time it is, and give that to them. That is what they should do to balance out this whole policy, and I guarantee you a lot of people will be in favor. You know who wouldn't be in favor of that? Would be the music companies that abuse systems like this. Because you know why? Because music companies, in YouTube's case, they love abusing the system, and for some reason, YouTube claims several times, we're not the experts on fair use. Twitch claims this as well. We can't determine what is fair use. Only courts can determine what is fair use. That's YouTube's and Twitch's policy. However, though, they're claiming that only the courts can determine what's fair use, but they will instantly strike down and delete videos just because a company complains about it, makes a ridiculous claim. And what about the false claims? Don't people have a right to dispute and fight back against the false claims? I think that they do. So in Twitch's case, they've taken down a lot of VODs, and people are very angry about that. Their life's work is gone, and a lot of them in Twitch is just saying that if you're unsure, just delete the videos. We're gonna be deleting them in the future for you. Ridiculous that anytime you could get a DMCA claim, they're just gonna delete it. You don't even have a right to see what exactly has been claimed. That's it. Your content's gone. But let me know what you guys think of this whole situation. It's just ridiculous. I think the DMCA seriously needs some changing. But a lot of creators on Twitch are very angry about this. Let me know how you feel about this. And if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like. And if you're new to my channel, join my channel, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.